I challenged the guys on the team to show a lot of character and resolve, in which they did. I challenged them before the game. We talked about the last two teams to win here were 78 and 08. And I said, I want to know how you're going to be remembered. The reason we got into that Wildcat, I had seen Belton run that. We had practiced that. He was our Nebraska scout team quarterback. So I'd asked the offense to put it in because I had just seen him for 10 days torch us.
When I first hurt my leg, I'm like, all right, it's an injury, something that you gotta get over. Then when I heard it again, I'm thinking now, like, I might not play football no more. Like, it got to that point. So for me, just to be able to come back, and my biggest goal was just to step out on the field and running around with my team. And now that I'm actually being a part of some progression and stuff like that, it's great. It feels good.
And we thought today coming in would just give us a little change of pace, which it did.
Coach Bradley, he been resting us. He been resting us a lot, so we had a lot of energy. We came out with a lot of fire, especially the offense.
The first half, we just kind of put some things together on offense with, mixing up running, passing. I don't feel like, mixing up the Wildcat too. Felt like they couldn't really handle us. And then the second half, we kind of switched up our game plan a little bit, just to, kind of run a little bit more and keep the clock running and things like that. I think when we're a mixed offense and a balanced offense, I think we're a tough offense to stop.
It's a load off your mind. You just go out there and play the game. You're here to play and have fun with it. What outside people say doesn't have an effect on the way we play the football game. We still have to go out and play the game. They still have to go out and play the game. And no matter what an analyst says about whether we're going to win, it has no effect on us as a team.
Obviously, their quarterback is a great runner, but he also has the deep ball threat. So you got to play both ways. But they did a good job, I think. We just came out on top.
I tried to just run with them, and I heard the crowd scream, so I thought I was beat. When I looked up, the ball was right there.
Sean Stanley. Stanley, the defensive end in a zone blitz, one-on-one with Jordan Hall.
I was just happy to make a play on it. I should have caught. I had it with both hands at one point, but as soon as I hit the ground, I let it go. I think we played a good game. Towards the second half, they tried to wear us down with the run, but we stayed strong and made stops towards the end.
Playing such an elusive quarterback, we really had to just get after him. And we really had to shut him down, We really had to spy which holes he was going to try and go through. And if one guy rushing, then the other guy has to sit back a little bit. And so that's kind of what happened. And, I ended up getting a couple of sacks off it.
Nick made a great play on that. I think Nick knocked it out, to tell you the truth. But I'm always happy when they don't catch the deep ball.
Saw him catch it and just tried ripping at it the last second. We were fortunate enough to come up with a turnover. That was a big momentum shifter for them to get that goal line stop. They were marching downfield. They picked up 30 or so yards, and that was definitely a big turnover for us to put the pressure back on them.
Coming to a hostile environment, getting a win, having a little bit of adversity against you, it just builds you. We're building every single game, every single day. We've been playing for a Big Ten championship, so every single game has meaning. Obviously, this was a big one on the road to Ohio State. Not many Penn State teams have came in here in the horseshoe and done what we did today. We're awful proud of ourselves. We can't, bathe in it too long. We got a big game this coming week.
We know now that we can go into a tough environment against a good team and win.
One more game. Beat Wisconsin.
It feels great. We just have to go out there next week and just be disciplined in practice and put everything we got to prepare for Wisconsin. And hopefully we're going to come out with that win and be the first team to play in the Big Ten championship.